Marcus, how do you run so many parallel strategies and what are these demo accounts? That is a question I get almost daily. So here's a video to explain to you exactly how I run multiple strategies live into demo accounts. Now, when it comes to full automation in trading, testing is your daily bread and butter. There is a backtesting feature in TradingView, that is correct, but on Renko bars and especially on high time frames, which I like to play with, as you may have noticed, they're not completely worthless, but indicative of performance at best. If Renko backtesting on a 30-second time frame were true, I would be flying private by now. Don't trust the backtests. The way to see how a strategy actually performs is forward testing. And to do that, you need three things. Number one, you need a chart with a strategy loaded. Now, this is exactly the same thing you would do for a live account or a prop firm or whatever. It's exactly the same thing. Load up a chart, load up a strategy. Here we see QSumo, fine-tune your settings, and then you create an alert from there. Now, I had somebody ask me, can I run multiple strategies on the same chart? No, you cannot. You want one chart per strategy. You see, I've got 5 tabs open up here. I currently run 6 strategies, but one of them is an identical strategy. It's just running into different accounts with different profits. So I have the tabs open. I color code them. It helps me stay organized. Interesting to know, once you've set up an alert and it's up and running, you don't need to keep the tab open. You can close it. The alert runs remotely regardless of whether you have the tab, the application, the browser, whatever open, the alert will run. I leave them open because I'm interested in seeing how it performs visually, and also it helps me find errors in case the alerts don't match what I see on the chart. So that's number one. You need a chart per strategy where the strategy is loaded and ready to run. Number two, you need a place to run these strategies into. Let's quickly switch over to another screen. Here, this is my Tradovate account, and you see I've got a bunch of demos. How do you get these demos? Well, very easy. Email Tradovate. Tradovate will give you up to 5 demo accounts at no additional cost. 5 is the max. It's a bit of a bummer. It used to be 20. A popular guy in the channel still has the 20. I could only get 5. You'll only be able to get 5. That is the max, but that's still a good number for parallel strategies to test out on accounts. Now, once you have these accounts, you need to find a way to run the strategy into these accounts. That's the third and missing piece of the equation. There's multiple ways you can do that. The best and fastest way is using the QuantVue ATS. You see, this is my QSumo chart that I run using the QuantVue ATS into a blue sky eval right now. You'll see a strategy or alert message. That is what we put in the alert box if we use the ATS. Now, the issue in quotation marks here is that you can only run one strategy at the time, the ATS, into a demo or live or eval. So you could get 6 ATSs. In my case, I want 6 strategies parallel, but that requires 6 VPSs. Now, that's not the end of the world, especially given the fact that once you're in the system, Anthony will set up an additional ATS for you for a flat fee of $100, but you do need separate VPS servers per strategy. I didn't want to do that, so I chose another way. I have the ATS running for a Blue Sky account because that is a prop eval and I don't want them to know that I'm automating. But for the other accounts, I enabled API access. Let's quickly go back, look at a chart. If we go to add-ons, you will see down here API access. That is going to cost you $25 a month, and you can only do it if you have a live funded account with Tradovate with at least $1,000 in it. So $1,000 in a funded account, $25 a month. You can enable API access. You can then set up that access here, which then opens a whole new world of fun. If we go back to my TradingView, I run every single demo account using API access using Alert Dragon. So I name them so I know which one is which. So you see demo 0, demo 1, demo 2, demo 3, demo 4. So every one of these runs using the same Alert Dragon account, which allows for unlimited strategies into unlimited accounts. I can do that because they're not prop firms, they're demo accounts, which do allow API access. Prop firms do not allow that. I can also do that into my personal live account if I want to. So those are the 3 pieces you need. You need a strategy in a chart loaded up. You need an account to run the strategy into, and you need a way to automate this strategy. The ATS is the best and fastest way. Another really good way for demos especially is if you have $1,000 in there and are able and willing to pay the $25 a month, enable API access and use alert draft. It is fabulous, it is fast, it allows me to test, and hopefully find the best settings that help us all. And a little addendum, the ATS in version 1.4, which is the latest version at the time of the recording, actually allows you forward test unlimited strategies straight into the ATS. There's a whole video on this, please find it. It allows you to set up strategies and run them on paper without having to have separate accounts. I don't do that yet because I've had these 5 demos for a while. I've gotten used to using them. And also I'm waiting for a script that should be out soon that converts the result of the ATS forward testing into something that a technical noob like me can read more easily. But if you don't want to go through the hassle of getting those 5 demo accounts, getting API access and whatnot, look into the ATS forward testing capabilities. Your version should have it. That allows you to run as many demo strategies as you want.